In this exercise, we're going to explain how you can use mindfulness while also doing gentle exercise and stretching. Now, we'll assume that you already have the correct technique, the safe way to lift, the safe way to move, and the technique right for your exercises. As I explain this, you may wish to do an exercise that you're comfortable with, as long as it's gentle and you can pay attention to the instructions. I'll just use some stretching of the arms and some stretching of the legs as we go. Now, mindfulness is about paying attention on purpose to what is happening and in a non-judgmental way. So we don't want to judge your technique, we want you to be able to be comfortable with the technique, and it doesn't really matter for this part of the mindfulness. So what we want you to do is just to pay clear and curious attention to whatever is arising in the body as you're doing your activity. That perhaps may be sensations of feeling of the muscle stretching, or it might be whatever else your body is doing. So to begin, if I use a normal stretching activity for the muscles here in the arm, I begin, of course, to pull the arm over. Now, this is not about technique. I'm going to explain about feeling what is there. So as you're doing the activity, being fully aware of the feeling of the muscles that are being stretched. More than that, being also aware of the feeling of the two arms connected as you're doing this motion and movement. Also, if you use a stretch and some movement, being aware of what else is moving in the body at the same time. You can shift the spotlight of your attention at will. So right now, I may be focusing on the sensations of the soft tissues and the muscles in the lower back. Feeling them move. Then I may switch my attention to the feeling in my legs, the quads, and also down towards the feet. Noticing that how this simple movement is causing my body to move, muscles to activate all the way down the legs as my knees and legs twist. We might then move the spotlight of awareness up again, just to feel the arms moving. That's a sensation, very gently, of the air moving over the arms, the muscles in the shoulders, and any sense of slight fatigue that may already be occurring in the arms as you do this exercise. The muscles are working and you're feeling them working. Another example on the leg. As you move to lift one leg up to do a stretch before walking, you can pay attention not just to the feeling of the muscles in your legs, quads, but shift the spotlight of your awareness to the feeling of your hand that is lifting up your foot and leg. Feeling the contact, pressure, the touch of your sock, your shoe, or the skin of your foot. At the same time, balancing on one leg, in this example, I can be aware of the feeling of my feet connected to the floor. The movement as my muscles work to keep me upright. And the beginning of the muscle strain that feels comfortable, that feels like it's working. And being very aware of the feeling of the body as it moves back to center. A sense of release and a different feeling in the leg after the stretch. We can use mindfulness also to be in tune with how the body is feeling right now. Just scanning to notice any sensations. Moving from your feet through your legs, up to the pelvis, the trunk, back, shoulders and neck, down the arms to the hands, back up to the neck and the head. Noticing any sensations, any feelings of discomfort or bracing, Just allowing that area to relax, to soften and settle. Perhaps taking a few slower, deeper breaths. And as you release each breath, relaxing that area of tension or discomfort. Again, just reminding you that the purpose of mindfulness is simply to pay attention to what is happening as it's happening. This can be done standing, sitting, running, or walking. So even as you're about to do a lunge, you can be fully aware of the movement of your leg, the placing of your foot, and then the movement of the muscles as you do the squat or lunge or whatever exercise it is. Aware of the muscles moving, aware of your posture. Being fully in the present, in the here and now. As you are doing these sorts of exercises, your mind will wander. Your mind will move to things in the day, things from yesterday. May even have thoughts in the mind about, am I doing this right? Is it good enough? Just notice those thoughts and feelings. Acknowledge that they're there, and then come back to the activity or exercise, which in this case is paying full attention to the movement, the body, the feeling of the muscles as you're doing the exercise. Whatever exercise it is. In this demonstration, I'm simply using simple stretching and moving exercises as a demonstration only. So each time your mind wanders, just note, thinking, or planning, or worrying, daydreaming, perhaps. And bring your mind back to focusing on what you're feeling, what you're noticing in the body, or wherever the spotlight of your attention might be. Whether it might be activities within the shoulder. And as you're doing these, perhaps the physio or the doctor's giving you some activities to do to rehabilitate a sore muscle or an injury. You're simply doing the task, but also paying detailed awareness to what is arising there, allowing it to be there. Training your mind to focus on purpose in the here and now. So finishing this exercise by just settling the body, just allowing the muscles to relax on the skeleton. Feel grounded to the ground, or the floor, or the surface below you. Just feeling the contact of your feet to the floor. And just taking a few slightly deeper, slower breaths to refresh the body. Just stretching a little, wiggle your toes and fingers, move a bit, becoming aware of the environment around you, what you hear, what you see, what you feel, being fully alert before going about your day.